So everyone, this is a rant warning drill. When you
Rant
hear
warning.
the rant warning, please remain calm. Do not panic. Do not throw chairs because I reckon we're going to be pressing that button a few times tonight. Thank you. That is the end of the drill. Be prepared tonight.
And for all the listeners at home, by the way, Peter V'landys did not call me.
What a shame. I thought he would have.
He did not call me after my rant like Breno. Peter V'landys, please give me a call. Contact NRL Live Chat 2.0. And somehow the video ref he grounded the ball. Peter V'landys, please call me. Obviously, no one that I know or that watches the show knows him to pass it on. That was a genuine request. I'll only charge you $800 a game, V'landys, all right, to be the VAR, and you'll have no issues ever again. $800 a match.
But first, my little turn for a rant. Rant warning, here we go. Actually, leave the rant button on. Newcastle, what was that? Old Boys Day, massive home crowd, chance to strengthen our position in the finals, and Manly come to Newcastle and put 44 points on us. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Jesus, sound like my dad there. Watched the game again today, and a lot of poor refereeing decisions that influenced the result. Knights were bad, but not terrible. Just lacking some really strong defence. They needed a lot more defensive work there, but that hip drop with Dom, they got him 10 the bin. Really, if Cronulla doesn't get hurt there, I'm sorry he did, and it's unfortunate. It is football. But for a hip drop, it just landed on his leg. It took 15 replays and wait till after the conversion for the ref to do something. Even the linesman was sitting right there on top of it when the tackle happened with his fucking blinkers on. Now you want to talk about foul play. Knights got 3 penalties that I've seen for late tackles. 2 of them were not long after each other, and I can't understand how Turbo hitting Dom late and over the sideline with his shoulder and wasn't sent off. Again, blinkers are on with these officials. It's disgusting, and there's other off-the-ball tackles that went unaddressed as well by Manly. Absolutely dirty. I felt that they played dirty. So clean up your act, man. Wyatt had no control of that game, and disappointing because I actually rated that referee, but now I don't. So you need to do better as well, Wyatt. Now, I'll take a breath before we get into the match, but do you have any thoughts there, PJ?
Yeah, I was the same. I thought it was a really grubby match. Really dubious calls. It's right throughout the game. Like, it wasn't even absolutely like a couple of critical moments. It was so consistently poor. I think, he'd be lucky if he's in first grade this week. I haven't looked at the referees' appointments, but geez, there was some really questionable decisions. And it comes back to the argument that people have about should the video ref intervene? And you just think, but they're making so many mistakes. And that's where you draw the line, right? And that Manly Newcastle game, it was just constant. Like every call, it was almost like I'm going to do the opposite one as to what it's correct, to what is correct. And I was really disappointed in the result. Obviously, as a semi-Newcastle fan supporting you, my friend. But it has ramifications, Breno. Like this is the Knights home semi-final now, right? This is a game Newcastle were expected to win to stay ahead of South in 6th. Now they've lost it. Manly definitely came to play, so credit to Manly. They came out and they had the attitude, and they were going to play aggressive and ambush the Knights, and it worked. But as you said, I thought there were some really grubby moments that should have resulted in bins. Yeah. Yet Dom Young gets binned for that. Like,
that's right.
Come on.
But in saying that, the Knights they were very poor in defence, and they lost that through defence. They lost the game. Whether the referee picked up things or didn't, and that send off actually cost us some points. So look, I don't know. It is what it is. That's what happened.
I'm going to have a mini-rant, Breno. A mini-rant at Wayne Bennett. Wayne, I don't know what you're doing, but Jai Gray's on the bench there. Matt Duffy was not passing the ball out. The moment he passed the ball out, AJ does a kick for Cody Walker to score, and then he tries again, he throws it over the sideline. I think he butchered 7 or 8 chances before that. He was defensively really poor. You bring Jai Gray on at halftime, I think we win that game, Breno. I really do.
Yeah.
But he just left him on the bench forever. But the government should give the Sharks money to fix the stadium. But until then, I hesitate to call it a stadium. That place shouldn't host final games, Brent Reid.
Agreed.
My answer to that, Brent Reid, is you're a goose. You're a fair and bloody goose. Why the hell should our government give the Cronulla Sharks money when they sold the stadium footprint to developers and now they have a stadium that fits 12,000? That's on them. Screw them. Absolutely screw them. If they can't host a finals game for the rest of eternity, I don't care. They had a 23... I was there the day Andrew Eddinghausen played his 300th game, mate. You couldn't even move your elbow without touching someone. It was 23,700 something. I think it was even against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was against Newcastle. It was jam-packed, 23 and a half. That you can barely fit 12,000 in there now. And the reason for that is they took land away from the stadium to put into the development.
Yeah.
So bad luck, Sharks. They put a hotel there. They could have extended the Peter Burns stand. They put a bloody restaurant down this end with no seating anywhere. They took the beer hill away. You have 2,500 drunk lunatics buying 4 beers every half an hour, making the club money. They took that away, and what do they end up with? A 12,000 seat stadium, and now they're saying the government has to help them? No way in the world do I want my taxpayers' money helping someone who was so incompetent at delivering what they were trying to do. Sharks, that's on you guys, but that's my rant for this evening.